Hey everyone, how's it going? Well, I'm just going back to Bale today. We made over 400 rolls yesterday, Shaun and I. But it's gonna be just me because Shaun is out raking with Dad, his grandpa. We need to get more raked because we're getting left behind on the raking, and there's nothing to bale after this. So with the weather being kind of good the way for the last 3 days, it hasn't rained. Maybe 4, I don't know. But the rest of the week is supposed to be good into next week. It's already Friday. So I just got this on the other side of the creek to bale, and I'll do that myself. So I just crossed the creek here. It's a little creek that's been, or a creek or a waterway that's been kind of washing out. So we used to farm it right across, but it got so bad that we had to leave it. I'd like to fill it back in and just leave it into a waterway course of grass, even if it was cropland again, so because it'll just wash away again. But you can see all the bales that me and Shaun made yesterday. This is what we got left to do. Well, this is what I got left to do. It's not much, it's pretty short on this side. It gets longer, and we've got the longest part done already, so we're gonna get at it. Well, I'm just finishing up here now. Only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or so swaths left to go. Windrows. And took a little drone footage. I'll have some more on that on another field yet. Yeah, all done. Pretty much all I do in this field is stop and open the gate. We've got 300 rolls. Already 1,067 bales on this baler. That's 300 rolls that I did in this field. Shaun did 120 or so, plus the 120 that were done a couple weeks ago from the outside headland rounds. As you can see the difference in the color of the alfalfa. So yeah, now I'm gonna head out. As soon as I'm done here, I'm gonna head out to the other field that Shaun and Dad have raked. So we're heading out there soon. And got another bale. All done. That was number 299. I'll probably get 300 and maybe 5, maybe 10, 310. So this is my last row, and what am I going to end up with? Only a 32-inch bale. Well, I'll just take it with me, I guess. Now I'm gonna cross this creek. And what did I end? Oh, water. And what did I end up with? 303 bales. Well, I'll just take this little guy with me to the next field. Now I'm gonna cross this creek. Lift my pickup up. The advantage of having a hydraulic pickup. Now, always water. Well, that wasn't bad. It was around 500 and some bales here. I don't know the total count yet, but and most of it is good. This stuff right here got a one rain on it, so the rest of the stuff, actually it all got one rain on it, so it's actually pretty good though for one rain. Anyway, let's head out to the next field. Well, we did a few adjustments on the rake, and it's actually, Shaun says it's raking a lot better now than it was the other day. One of the wheels were a little bit crooked, so we straightened it out. And I believe that's from that frost damage. So it's working. Shaun said it's actually working better than this one now. So, whoa, wrong way. Come on. There we go. Anyway, we're done for the night. I made like 60 rolls here. I just did the rounds to get out of the way for these guys to rake. And that's all we got left to rake out of this 180 acres. So hopefully it doesn't rain anymore. Well, you know, it's been good for a couple days now. That's the only clouds I see around, so. But we'll continue on this tomorrow, and we'll continue the video tomorrow. Waiting for our ride. Good morning. How's everyone going today? Oh, let's check this hay. Oh, yeah, that's not bad. Start baling right away. I'm just gonna rake here for the time being before Shaun gets here. He's bringing the other baler. So Dad is already raking down there. Yeah, and this is actually the first time I'm going to use this rake. Shaun has been running it, so we'll see how it works. Well, I'll see how it works. Shaun said with that little adjustment we did, or that I did, seemed to help quite a lot. So, and the adjustment that I did was right here. This wheel wasn't tracking straight, and I'm thinking it was because of that frost damage where it expanded the tube. So I heated it up and straightened it, and now it's tracking straight. And at least the tires won't wear out now. So I was watching it go down the road, and the tires were, you know, fighting each other. So alrighty. Oh, and I see the seat. It's got a hydraulic seat in this tractor, and there's a little tiny arm that hooks onto the hydraulic cylinder, and it controls the height adjustment and everything. And then you need a little circle clip, and I can't find one that'll fit on there. And that little loop, it's like a little loop like this that fits over a pin, keeps popping off. When it pops off, the seat goes high as it can, and it's hard as a rock. So, I wonder if I can fix it. Alright, that's better. Still pretty. Shaun wants to put this thing right up. Anyway, let's get to raking. So, this is my first pass here. Just a couple of thoughts I had on the rake, and I have to go make some more adjustments. A couple of them, the wheels were a little bit too much, like they were too low, and there was too much pressure on them. And I can see there's some big teeth broken in them. So I moved them up higher on the chain link, so there wasn't so much pressure on them. But yeah, other than that, seems to be working all right. Coming up on Dad. I think we should, I think I should move way over more. His Dad was coming down the same swath that I was, so he had to turn around. should suck his rake in there. But he's not going to. Made me miss a little bit. Anyway, this hay is looking not too bad. It got like, I think, a 1 rain on it. So this is finally getting up some good green hay. I finished the other field there. Got 550 rolls off of it. And I've got, I don't know, like 70 rolls just from the rounds, and I've not even done the rounds yet. There's another thing I think we should do is open up that opening in the back. It's a little bit too narrow, I think. Should be another about maybe 6 inches more. Well, me and Shaun have this part, half of this field already knocked off here, baled up. I went to see Dad. Dad's actually raking just on the other side of those trees right there. And went to see how that hay was. And it's good to be turned. Won't be ready to bale until maybe day after tomorrow. Yeah, so we've got all day here yet. And hopefully it doesn't rain. So I've been trying a different net wrap. It's a 7,000 foot roll from BV Mart. I bought 1 roll just to try it, but their price of net wrap went up because it was at $199 before. Now it's $215, so it's not a very good deal right now. But I just wanted to use it, see what happens, and it's actually been very good. Like, no problems, no issues. The UFA net wrap is still the best deal, and every roll that I've used since the first one has gotten better and better. So maybe it's just the baler wearing out, I don't know. But yeah, no, this I don't know, if this PV Mart net wrap was about back to that $190 roll, that would be a good deal. But I'm not sure what the UV strength or protection is on it, because if they fall apart in the springtime, it's not a very good deal at all. But whatever, I'm going to keep using the UFA rolls. I got a whole bunch of them now, so I think I'm good for the rest of the season. So after this one runs out, I'll be switching back to the UFA brand, which at a wrap and a half, I was getting 250 bales with the roll, 9,000 foot roll. So that wasn't too bad. It's like $1 a bale. Shaun is mad because he's so slow. I don't know, maybe he'll have to get a Vermeer baler next year, or a newer John Deere. Whew. Well, ran out of net wrap, and I was on the phone, and I accidentally kicked the bale out. And that kicker's got some power because it kicked the bale all the way out over there and unrolled itself. Actually, I'm just kidding because I unrolled it. That's why I'm out of breath. Shaun helped me too. So, I gotta put in a new roll of wrap. Oh, there is wrap in here. Well, that's weird. I wonder why I did that. Well, I gotta go check out what the problem was. Rewrap this bale and see what happens. That's strange. I thought I got a 401 error message, but maybe I didn't. Well, now I'm out. I don't know what happened last time on that bale. I must have got a different error message and it just didn't wrap. because as you saw, I was still full of wrap. So I baled about 15 more or 20 more, and now I'm out. So we gotta put in the new wrap. So first thing is, pull this out, this tube, pull the John Deere spacers out because I don't use edge wrap, because edge wrap is really, it's kind of dumb, because when you put a bale on the ground in a feeder, the wrap is underneath the ground and you can't get it. So I don't know, really don't know it just makes it look nicer, that's all. And it's more expensive. I like keeping these tubes. They're fun to play with. Anyway, now I like how they put these on the little mini tie down straps. I keep all of these guys. They're good for tying up hydraulic hoses and stuff. You know, God, I got lots now, but I'm keeping them all. Now, this is hard. Now I'm going to take these out. And don't use these. Where's my John Deere? On these ones, the white lines are supposed to be on the left-hand side. So the wrap is supposed to go in this way. Now, just so you know, I was getting Tootsie baby powder, especially made for John Deere. You're always supposed to sprinkle some on this rubber roll here. Most of you know, I've done this. I just sprinkle a little bit on here. Makes your bather smell very good. Ponytail. Back here. Get it caught, and that's all. I was also told to put some right on top. And on the side. That should be good. Tootsie baby, especially made for John Deere. And I forgot to put my spacers back here. Now I just take this. Shaun! Shaun! Maybe we should just take this apart before we put it in. There's no rubber. Well, Shaun and I are done this field. And, well, it's actually one whole field, but we just cut it off into separate pieces, because this is a new field of hay. This is the first year on it, and the other field there is pretty old. That probably needs to be redone, but if we'll do it or not, I don't know. Maybe if we get a decent year that we're done early, we can do some raking. Alright, we're gonna head over there and start baling that stuff. Well, it's 10 o'clock now, or 9:30, somewhere around there. And this is my last pass here. Actually, my fuel light is on, so it's time for me to quit. So, had a little mishap here with the 566. Broke two of the belts. They were actually replacement belts that we had put on because two of them broke because it was baling some tough hay, and it wrapped around the roller and then it just popped them off. So that's what happens if it's too tough. And we put some old replacements on. I knew they weren't going to last very long, and they didn't. They both broke at the same time here. So I had two brand new ones at home. I went and put them on. Went and got them and we put them on. So Shaun was baling with this baler while he was waiting for me to. I couldn't remember where I put the pins. So. And that's it for me. There's one more swath. I'll just take that in the morning. And then we're baling on that end. And we should have her in about 2.5 hours, I would say. And we should be done. All right. There's a nice sunset. Well, parked for the night. Well, the camera sure picks up the light. It's way darker than it looks. Oh, geese. Those guys have been eating our peas. Have to set up some scare cannons and some I put up some garbage bags on a stick, and they flap in the wind and they're supposed to act as a scarecrow. So I'm just gonna wait for Shaun now, and he's gonna park. And it is getting dewy. My shoes are wet. A little bit. Actually, a little bit of dew on the hay is not gonna matter too much now because it's kind of over dry now. So there's the last bale I made. Not too shabby. Alright, well, guess I should end the video. It was actually a whole day I filmed today, and yesterday I think so too. I can't remember. But anyway, thanks for watching. Leave your comments down below, and make sure you click like for the video. And we'll talk to y'all later.